Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about beautiful fragrances for Mother's Day gifts or to wear on Mother's Day. If you're interested, please keep watching. And I would love to tell everyone I appreciate you watching and hello. Please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share the video, and once again, thanks for watching. So let's get started. Okay, I feel like I'm all over the place with my intros now, but I'm going to get it together. Okay. So first, I have Cassiopea by Tiziana Terenzi. This was released in 2015. This is a beautiful passion fruit fragrance. Oh my goodness. I have to spray it out. It's a bit musky. It's fruity and beautiful. It's quite bright with lemon in it. It has a note of fern. I don't know if I'm going to be able to like spray all of these all over me, but I am going to spray this one. Let it dry down some. It has lily of the valley, rose, and tea. As I stated before, it has some musk and sandalwood and tonka. It's a beautiful, sweet, slightly fresh, a bit aromatic. It has some fruitiness in there. Musky and powdery. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty, I would say spring and summer fragrance. It has a bit of depth in it. Very pretty. This is Tiziana Terenzi Cassiopea. Now, I only have 2 niche brands in this lineup. This one happens to be on the more expensive side. You can find it at your I can't get it together. Your gray markets. So that's Cassiopea. I'm having a hard time getting my thoughts together, speaking. Okay, we're going to keep it moving. Next, have a very, very pretty fragrance with some pistachio in there. This is Elie Saab, Girl of Now. Okay, I'll do it like that. Seems like you can't really read it. Okay. So this is Girl of Now Shine. Very pretty. It's a nutty fragrance. To me, it's very sweet. It's fruity. It has the nuttiness. It has some citrus in there, some white florals with almond blossom. It has orange blossom and jasmine, ylang ylang, with some bitter almond, like I said before, some pistachio. It has pineapple, vanilla. It's a bit powdery. I think the almond does shine in this fragrance. It's very pretty. Lots of compliments. Now this, I have never seen it in a store, so you'll have to get on like Fragrance Net or somewhere and order this. But this is Girl of Now Shine by Elie Saab. Very pretty. And you can get that at a reasonable price. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I know it was under $100. So in today's prices, it's almost like under $100 is reasonable for a designer fragrance. They're getting pretty pricey now. So next, I have a Middle Eastern fragrance. This is Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. That's what the bottle looks like. That's what the juice looks like in the inside. And the reason why I turned this one around is because they have a lot of Amber Ouds. This is the Amber Oud Gold Edition. So it says Gold Edition down there. So this one is a beautiful springtime summer fragrance. It's musky. It has some bergamot and green notes in it. It has pineapple. It's sweet and woody, vanillic. It's aquatic, ozonic. Very nice for like a summertime trip. This would be the fragrance you want to bring. It's like a pretty, bright, summertime drink. From the pineapple, very pretty. This is Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. And I think a lot of these fragrances I pulled out. This is a category I would say is for the young mom, the young at heart mom, the one that's bright and bubbly, still having fun, or a mom, like a new mom that may need to get back into that funness that they used to be before they had a child. This is that type of fragrance. Still trying to have some fun out here. Young at heart. Ooh. This is such a pretty fragrance. This is Montblanc Signature. This is a beautiful orange, vanillic, musky fragrance. Has some floral notes in there. I always say, to me, I think it's the magnolia that I'm smelling. I'm not sure, but it has ylang ylang and peony. It has clementine, which I always say is orange, with some white musk and benzoin. This is such a beautiful fragrance. This is an anytime, anywhere, I smell good type fragrance. It's a compliment getter. It's sweet and musky, citrus floral notes. Real pretty. You can find this on the gray markets, but I'm starting to see it in stores. I know I've seen it in my favorite store, Von Mar, and I've seen it somewhere else, but I can't think right now. But this is one you can find in stores or on the net. So that's Montblanc Signature. Next, I have Lancome Oui Trésor Nude. This is the coconut scent with vanilla and rose and bergamot. This is a beautiful year-round creamy coconut fragrance. And I forgot to tell y'all the years that the other ones was made. I'll go back to it. But this one came out in 2020. Oh, I haven't sprayed this in a while. I'll spray it on me. I'll just smell like a whole lot of fragrances. Oh my God, this is so good to me. This is a beautiful, beautiful coconut fragrance. If you love coconut, not necessarily tropical, but if you love a coconut creamy fragrance, this may be the one for you. This is a sensual, sweet, pretty fragrance. I love it. But you know, I have an affinity for all of the diamonds, the Nuit Trésor fragrances, all of the ones I've smelled. I love them. Not like them, but love them. So this has bergamot, rose, vanilla, coconut. That's it. I would say in the dry down, it's something that's making it, to me, it's a little bit, I would say, a little bit maybe musky or something, but it's very pretty. So that's Lancome Oui Trésor Nude. Now this one was released in 2020. I forgot to tell you when Montblanc was released. Montblanc was released in 2020. They have a new one out. I haven't smelled it yet. And, okay. Amber Oud Gold was released in 2018. I don't think I said this one either. Elie Saab Girl and Now was released in 2018. And I think I gave you when Cassiopea was released, but I'll tell you again just in case. Cassiopea by Tiziana Terenzi was released in 2015. Okay. Okay, y'all. I smelled this the other day. I sprayed it. I was trying to see, did I like it layered with something? I layered it with another perfume. That's why I was trying to see that I wanted layered with that. I didn't really care for that, but this on its own, oh my God. This is so pretty. And I've talked about it last year, but I feel like I didn't give it as much shine as it deserved because I was always talking about the original, which this is Mugler Nova EDP. This is a really pretty raspberry creamy fragrance. It's it gives like a little bit of a candy feel. It is so pretty. It's so pretty and creamy. It starts off bright and fresh. It has lychee, bergamot. This does not have raspberry. It's the lychee. Lychee, bergamot, rose, magnolia, Virginia cedar, and musk. But it's floral. But it's more bright and fruity. The floral comes in. It has citrus, a bit musky. It's aquatic and fresh. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my God. And I think I complained about the longevity last year, but I think by it sitting for the months, pretty much sitting all of the cold months, it has gotten stronger because when I sprayed it, I just kept smelling it for hours. Oh my God. I'll be wearing this soon. You'll be seeing it on my fragrance tray pretty soon. That is Mugler Nova EDT. This was released in 2021. Beautiful. I do think that there would be perfect. A perfect Mother's Day gift. Now this one, I haven't used this one in a while either. I really like this. This is Lancome Oui La Vie, Oui La Vie Belle. This was released in 2022. This is another raspberry fragrance. But this one, ooh. I'm smelling the spiciness in it. It's raspberry. It has some pink pepper and bergamot. I always said that this was like a candied rose with vanilla. That's the way I always described it. But it has raspberry, pink pepper, bergamot, rose, ylang ylang, sweet notes, iris, and patchouli. You get the powderiness. To me, the patchouli doesn't really stand out to me, but I am a lover of patchouli. I really like this one because I like the way the iris is in it. I thought I got violet because it seemed like it has that little zing that violet gives fragrances. I perceive that in my nose, but it's like a candied raspberry rose. It's so pretty. It's like a rose that you would eat. I don't know who's eating roses, but that's what it seems like. It is so pretty. I really like this. I think a young at heart, vibrant mom would love this fragrance. I'm hearing that it may be discontinued, but I have recently seen it in Sephora. So you may have to go on the gray markets if you can't find it in stores. But Sephora was still having it. I don't know if it's on the website, but if you go in store, I think you would be able to find it. Very pretty. Nice La Vie. Girl. Oui La Vie Belle. And they have a new one out. I'm not sure if it's in the United States yet. It's a iris one. It has like rings on the bottle. And I hear that it's similar to this one. It's just not as sweet. So, I love this one. This is the Oui La Vie Belle. By Lancome. And I have another Lancome. How many Lancomes I have here? I have 3 Lancomes. Okay. This is this pretty girl here. I got her around Christmas time. Last year, she came out at the end of the year, and I fell in love. This is Lancome Idole Nectar. This is the Idole that I like. I've smelled them all, I think, and this is the one that was my favorite. This is a rosy scent, but this is the bright, cheery, happy, full of life rose scent. It has grassy rose, Turkish rose, caramel, popcorn, vanilla. To me, it's a brightness in here like it has some citrus. I don't see any citrus. It's nice and sweet. It is floral, but it has a playfulness in it. I love it. This is really pretty. Really pretty. And I think this is perfect for this time. I do think you can get away with wearing it all year round, but I think this warm weather is going to really allow this one to shine. And I think this will be a perfect Mother's Day gift or Mother's Day fragrance to wear. That's Idole Nectar. So now I have another Mugler. I was really picking out more Muglers, but I was like, okay, no. We're going to mix it up. And I gave you 2. So, it is another Angel, though. This is Angel Elixir. This is the new pretty lady that a lot of people aren't feeling. But I say, just give it a try on its own merits. This is a beautiful vanilla fragrance. Unless you have a lot of vanillas in your collection, this one is a pretty one. And it's a compliment getter. It starts off with pink pepper. It has jasmine, orange blossom, ylang ylang, sandalwood, bourbon vanilla, amber, extreme. So it has one of those, what they call like a fantasy note. This is a pretty vanilla, but it has like a airiness about it. So it's not too heavy for this time of year. I think it's pretty. I think a lot of mothers will love this. Very pretty. Like I said, it's white floral. It's sweet. It has a little bit of powderiness. It's slightly spicy and woody. I think this is a really well-designed vanilla fragrance. Oh, and I think it's perfect for spring and summer. Maybe not a summer day, but a summer evening. Beautiful. And for going to church. That smells good, y'all. Really. So that's Angel Elixir. That was released in 2023. That's brand new. I have another 2023 release. The Kayali Yum. I think a lot of people weren't liking this in the beginning, but now when you hear people talk about it, you hear more people saying that they really like it. I think people just was thrown off by thinking it was going to be more of a ice cream fragrance, but it's more than that. This is a beautiful spring, summer, warm weather. Beautiful, I think, for Mother's Day fragrance. I wore this fragrance maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 weekends ago. And I was getting out the car. I thought the fragrance had faded away. And I was getting out the car in the evening. My son pulled up from work and he said, "What do you have on? This is not one of the fragrances that you wear to work. Where have you been tonight?" I was hanging out with friends, but I thought the fragrance was gone and he smelled it. So this is giving more than what we may have thought it was giving, because this was hours after I had sprayed it. Now, I sprayed it many times throughout that day because I started that day fairly early, and I sprayed it many times, but I hadn't sprayed it in at least 5 hours, and it was still with me. So that's a good one. That was a side note. So this, I'm going to give you the keynotes because it has a lot of notes, but it has pistachio, gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy. Where do I want to spray it? I'm in love with this. I think it's pretty. I think I get some citrus at the beginning. I get the pistachio. I get the airy fluffiness from the whipped cream and the marshmallows and the cotton candy. I get all of that. It is beautiful. It's sweet and pretty, and you're getting your sweetness, but you're getting your airy and your fluffiness. It's just a beautiful fragrance. It has enough depth in there where it's not very childish, but it's still, like I said, young at heart. It is a beautiful fragrance. This is Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. But I had to spray it. I had to smell it again, y'all. That is pretty. That is a pretty scent. Okay, last but not least, I have a nice, reasonable fragrance. This is a Middle Eastern scent. This is Sondos. This was released in 2023. It's a citrusy, peachy type fragrance. I pick up peach. There's no peach that's listed in this fragrance. It says it has cedar, citrus fruits, rose, flowers, pink pepper, grapefruit, oud, amber, woody notes, patchouli. a pretty anytime, anywhere type fragrance. Oh, let me show you the front of the bottle. That's what it looks like. It's in a beautiful bottle. It looks like what you call them? Like when you want a mixed drink shaker. That's what it looks like to me. Or it could be like a champagne bottle. This is really pretty. It has good longevity. It's long lasting, I think. You're getting some of the flowers. You're getting the sweetness. But like I said, I think it's a peach. It smells peachy to me. But it's like a pretty spiced peach. Very pretty for this time of season. Spring, summer. It might even be year-round. Because, you know, a lot of the Middle Eastern fragrances have some depth to it. But it's not too heavy. It does not have oud. It does not smell like it have oud. So pretty. I don't even know what I can compare it to. It might be a dupe for something. I don't know what it is. But this smells really good. And it's reasonably priced. Someone asked me in another video, where did I get it from? I don't remember which site I got it from. So I would say just type in the notes. This is a Lattafa fragrance. So type in Lattafa Sondos and a few places will come up. It's not sold on very many sites. I can't remember where I got it. But I know I didn't pay a lot for it. I didn't pay over $40. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot remember where I got it. But that's Lattafa Sondos. Fairly new. It's been out maybe a month or two. Beautiful for that young at heart mom, or pretty fragrances to wear on Mother's Day. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you enough variety in scents, prices, what else? Fragrance DNAs, all of that. I gave you a couple of niche, couple of Middle Eastern, and some designers. So, hope you enjoyed this video. See you on the next one. Bye-bye. Okay.